Hey everyone, just a quick word before we get started on this beer review. If you're interested in purchasing any of these beers that you see on my channel, stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you where you can purchase them at online. Now, isn't that lovely? Have beer shipped right to your home and don't have to go anywhere. All right, enjoy the video. Cheers to that. Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beer with Dr. Dave. Fantastic, baby. Now for sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Well, I don't know where I got this beer. I don't know how I came to have it, but I have it, so we're going to drink it. Now, let's see. I'm not familiar with this beer. It's from the Thin Man Brewing Company. Now they're out of Buffalo, New York, and this is the Pills, spelled with two L's, Mafia. Pills Mafia. I'm not sure what that connotation means, but it's a Pilsner. And it says right here on the front, it checks in at 4.9% alcohol by volume, and the date stamp on the bottom indicates it's 172 days old. Now, this is a Pilsner. It doesn't really matter that it's 172 days old. It's in a 16-ounce can, and we're going to enjoy this sucker. I do know that wherever I got this, it's been in my fridge since the day I got it, and it wanted to. You hear it? You hear it? Yeah. My cup runneth over. That's exactly why I have a table with a bowl, because you never know what's going to happen. You don't know how these beers were treated before you got them home. And yeah, you know what? Sometimes these guys in the warehouses, and I'm not saying all guys, but you get these young guys in there and they like to throw stuff around and have a good time. Understand? Yeah, it's all good. So let me get this straightened out here so we can pick it up and make it presentable. Wipe it all off. And you see there, it's still foaming at the mouth, if you will. Yeah, but I always keep some paper towels and some regular towels in here. Now, we have this lovely fluted 15-ounce glass. This was a 16-ounce can, but I think about 2 or 3 ounces is laying over there in the bowl. It's all right. It'll still be quite lovely indeed. Now, a lot of times, too, if a beer will explode like that, it means that the beer is no longer good. But this beer is less than 6 months old. I mean, if it were 2 years old, yeah, I could understand. And I probably wouldn't drink it if it were 2 years old. Now, this is slightly hazy, and it is lively carbonated. Yeah, it is lively carbonated, light golden color with a lot of foam there. Let's go ahead and smell it. Hmm, some nice spiciness in there, along with some grain. Yeah, I don't know anything about this brewery, Thin Man Brewery, and like I said, I don't know where I got that or how I came to have it in my fridge. I don't know. It could be that somebody sent it to me. I just don't recall. I've had no beer drinking for quite a while, so I'm trying to catch up and get some of those beers out of the way. I'd hate to tell you how many beers I have. I've got a dedicated refrigerator just for cans. You don't want to know. Yeah, this is pretty hazy for a Pilsner. Let's go ahead and thank the brewers there at Thin Man Brewery in Buffalo, New York. And if somebody sent this to me, many thanks to you as well. Got a nice looking head on there. Man, that smells lovely. Hey, cheers to everybody, no doubt. Let's check it out. Hmm, man, that's pretty darn good. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. I don't know why that can exploded. Just it's just one of those things, though. If you drink enough beers, every once in a while, you're going to have a can that explodes, or you take a top off a bottle and it's going to be like Mount St. Helens, yeah, or Yellowstone. You can't really escape it if you drink enough beer. Yeah, if you just have an occasional beer here and there, it probably never happened to you, but you drink beer, yeah, it's going to happen. Man, that is really lightly carbonated. It has a lovely malt backbone. And then the finish on this beer is a slightly sweet finish. It's a slightly sweet finish. It's not really a what I would term a traditional Pilsner where you get a little bit of bitterness, maybe a little bit of dryness. It has a slightly sweet finish. Now, I've had a lot of Pilsners lately, especially from places like Czechoslovakia. Man, I'm telling you, they have some sweet beer. It's not sugary sweet. It's not sugary sweet. But when you drink the German style lagers and pilsners, they're definitely a dry, bitter finish on most of those beers. Whereas you get beers from Czechoslovakia and other parts of the world, they have a slightly sweet finish. Now, I've never had a pilsner be quite this hazy before. I just never in my recent memory I can't recall. Smells decent though. A very unique beer. Didn't start out so good, but it finished up nice. Oh, there's some more. Boy, this place is just. I'm gonna have to really clean this place down here, or else my cat will get in here and he'll get a buzz. He inspects everything. His sister doesn't inspect too much, but he does. Let's wipe that off too. Yeah, the Thin Man Brewery out of Buffalo, New York. Oh man, I should drive up there. Buffalo's not that far from here. It's probably about 2.5 hour drive, maybe one way. The Pills Mafia. Yeah, it's a pretty decent beer. It's a pretty decent beer. Be a good summertime beer, no doubt. I'd like to have a fresher version. I don't think the age though is contributing to that sweetness. I think that's the way the beer was designed. I just think that was the way it was designed. Flowery, very flowery aroma. It hits the spot though. It's definitely a thirst quenching beer. This would definitely go good in the backyard picnic, the backyard barbecue. People would like this beer. There's nothing wrong with it at all. A very good thirst quenching beer on a hot summer day, no doubt about it. Mm. It's got a very light body to it, light mouthfeel, and like I said, it would go with a variety of backyard foods. Yeah, it's very decent. Got some nice lacing clinging to the side of the glass. It's maintained a nice bit of foam. It's a very decent beer all around. There's nothing wrong with it at all, and I'll probably kill this shortly after I turn this camera off. Hey, life is short. Let's be happy, my friends. Try new things like this beer right here from Thin Man Brewery in Buffalo, no doubt. And to that end, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers. Okay, everyone. As promised, Dr. Dave's going to tell you where he buys his beers and where you can buy them also. First on the list is rivalrybrews.com. Now, don't worry, I'm going to put the links in the description box for you. Rivalry Brews is a relatively new mail order place. It's based right here in Ohio, in Medina, and they are fantastic. I tell you what, when they first started, I got free shipping on all the beers. Now I think they charge me $2. $2 for 12 beers. That's fantastic. Now, as far as I know, they ship to the lower 48, but you might want to check the website on that. I can't be 100% sure, but the shipping is fast. The turnaround is fast, and if anything's wrong, they will fix it right away. I only had one issue with them, and they refunded half my purchase order, which I thought was more than fair. More than fair. So anyway, by the way, disclaimer, I don't get any money on any of this. I'm not affiliated with any of these beer companies. They don't know I'm doing this. I'm just telling you where to buy the beer. Now, one day I may be affiliated, and if I am at that point, I'll certainly let you know. So, Rivalry Brews, located right here in Ohio, they specialize in Ohio beers, beers from Pennsylvania and Indiana. So, if you want some good Ohio craft beer, that's a good place to start. The second one on my list, oh, I love this place. It's called Halftime Beer. Halftime Beer has two locations in New York State, Poughkeepsie, and I believe it's pronounced Mamaroneck. Mamaroneck. Yeah, don't quote me on that pronunciation. I tried my best. Yeah, anyway, they have more beer online than you could possibly look at in a day. I'm telling you, they have beer everywhere on that website. And all you have to do is go on there, make your selection, and have it shipped. Now, they do have gift boxes, which come with a really nice cooler. Yeah, and you can't beat it. It's $5 shipping on those special orders. Now, on the other beers, the shipping can get a little bit pricey, but I've never had an order for more than $20 shipping, which I think is really good for 12 bottles of beer. Now, if you get cans, it's less cost because it weighs less, and that's what costs the money is the weight and the size of the box. So, yeah, check them out. Now, I belong to two of their what's known as Beer of the Month Club. I'm in their German Beer of the Month Club, so I get 12 bottles from six different breweries, two of each, once a month. And there's a lot of beers in there that I've never heard of from Germany. I thought I had them all, not even close. And then I have the Around the World Beer Club, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's beers from all over the world. So far, I only got one beer that I didn't really like. It happens. It happens. And, you take your chances on that. But I got some beer from South Korea, of all places, South Korea. I thought it was really, really good. Now, last on the list, but not least, and I didn't put these in any particular order, it's the Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, they're out of San Diego, and they have a killer selection. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, talking about all this beer, I'm going to have one here. Mm, that's just a regular run of the mill Pilsner, German style, but it hits the spot on a day like this. Anyway, Best Damn Beer Shop. Woo! Now, their shipping, they require you to choose in lots of six. So you can get 6, 12, 18, 24 is the maximum. And their shipping is reasonable considering I'm on the East Coast and they're on the West Coast. Yeah, the shipping is generally about $19 for a 12 bottle selection, which I don't think is a lot. $19? No, I don't think that's a lot. Now, the more beer you buy, the less money it's going to cost. That's just a fact of economics. So if you want to buy six beers, it's going to cost more to ship it than the 12. Hey, I don't make the rules, man. Just buy more beer. You save more money on shipping. What can I tell you? Yeah, but they're a great place, and so all three of those places, Rivalry Brews for Ohio beers, and then you have the Halftime Beverage, which is in New York. They have a selection on everything, and same thing with Best Damn Beer Shop. Now, if you want some West Coast beers that you can't find in your town, that's the place to buy them at. Last but not least, people always ask me, what is that on your beer glass? Well, I bought it at Amazon, Amazon.com. It's called a vacuum vin. Vacuum vin. And if I'm not mistaken, it's from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. And the inside of it is lined with special material. So what you do is you put this in the freezer, you let it sit overnight, and then you put your beverage in here, and it will maintain that beverage at around 38 degrees, which is really cold for a beer. But I like my Pilsners cold. Now, if you already have a beer that warmed up, put it in here and it'll bring it to the proper temperature, no doubt. And I said last, but I was mistaken. This is the last thing I want to talk about. Dr. Dave's beer glasses. Now, I did sell these a number of years ago when I had my other beer channel. And this is a new design, though. This is a different design. Now, I could sell these if there's enough interest in them, but I have to order them about 144 at a time. So I don't want to order them unless there's some real interest in them. Now, it's difficult to see on here, but it says Dr. Dave's cheap ass beer reviews. Yeah, it's not really going to come out that well there on the camera. But I would sell these at cost. Now, I'm not trying to make any money on them. I think it cost me 14.98 to have those made. So I would sell them at the same price. Now I don't know, the price could have gone up because I did buy those a few years back. So, but I would sell them at cost if anybody's interested. But like I said, I don't get any money off these links. There's no affiliate links here. I'm not making any money. I just wanted to let everybody know where I buy my beer so you could buy it too. Oh, and I almost forgot the amazing clubs Beer of the Month Club. Amazing clubs. I'll put all the links in the description box. Knock yourself out. Hey, thanks for watching, okay? And Dr. Dave says, cheers to that.